Hi. Have you ever wondered how biodiversity works and such as how this little pooch got here? Well, my business associates from will show you how it works. Welcome to my company. Here are my business associates.
I'm Tiffany.
I'm Jake.
Jada. Courtney. Caitlin.
And together we form
I'm Caitlin from And our solution for the decrease of biodiversity is to make all human-occupied areas more wildlife-friendly. This will create awareness of animals all around your area. There'd be no hunting and poaching of animals, so that would increase the population of different animals, which would increase the biodiversity. This would stop destruction of habitats and also deforestation. This would cause less harm and less danger in wildlife. Also, it'd be a good note to just be informed on the different animals around your area, so you could adjust to their lifestyle.
Hey Courtney, what do you think of this decreasing biodiversity situation?
You know what I think, Jake? I think it's unbearable.
Now here are some simple ways that you can stop wildlife poaching, which decreases biodiversity. Number 1, you can go to the Google and search up petitions. Number 2, you can donate money to fundraisers like the International Fund for Animal Welfare, which decreases wildlife crime, and some other fundraisers out there are the Backer Ranger Foundation, which helps support people who put themselves on the frontier line to protect the habitats against hunters, and the African Wildlife Foundation, which restores natural habitats. And number 3, you can volunteer and host a fundraiser for agencies like the Environmental Investigation Agency and the International Anti-Poaching Foundation. And the last final step is that you should learn about wildlife poaching and educate yourself and then inform others around you.
For you illegal hunters out there, your qualifications are false.
Now here are some ways that you can make your yard more wildlife friendly. Number 1, plant native species at the bottom of the food chains. Number 2, get rid of invasive plants. Number 3, provide extra food and shelter for the birds and other animals that may come into your yard. Number 4, manage your water carefully. Number 5, don't mow your lawn in the summer because butterflies actually need long grass to lay their eggs in. Number 7, ditch the pesticides. Number 8, make sure to make a wood pile for natural deadfalls to protect species like birds. Number 9, make sure to have a compost bin. Number 10, make sure that your fence has holes lining the bottom so that hedgehogs and frogs and other species can get through to your yard. Number 11, make sure that you have lots of fruit trees and flowers in your garden depending on the species that are in your area. And number 12, make sure that your yard is a wildlife certified habitat.
There are lots of ways you can increase biodiversity in your own neighborhood. There are also many easy ways, but the easiest is a National Wildlife Certified Habitat. I know it sounds like a lot, but really, it's not. All you have to do is go explore your neighborhood and find a species you want to save. And then, you need to find the resources that it needs to prosper in. For example, take a squirrel. They need nuts, right? So maybe grow a walnut tree in your own backyard. And they'll come to your backyard, and maybe they can make their own habitat in your own backyard. All we want to know is just to get this message across. Without biodiversity, we wouldn't be here. And if you get this message, we've accomplished our goal.
Are we up there yet? Hold on a second.
For those of you who say you care about the environment and don't do anything, you're hypocrites.
Did you know that humans are taking up most of the land? This is causing habitats to be destroyed and animals are being killed because of it, which is not helping out biodiversity. Also, hunting. Hunting is a very big reason why population of species is decreasing. That also doesn't help biodiversity. There's also a lot of animal competition because there is not enough space for animals to live. And it's not helping out the environment or the earth at all because of human population.
Hey! If you don't care about the environment, you're irrelevant.
Politicians
of our solution are that we're going to be using way more resources than we used to. Also, that there are dangerous animals in the environment, and they might think we're disrupting their environment, and that could cause harm to us because they get frustrated. Also, there are different types of animals in that area, and then the non-native species could start killing off the original species, so there'd be competition. And the last complication is diseases, because the animals could get off diseases that would affect and harm us.
So this is how we will distribute our PSA, public service announcement. Our first step is to create a good media contact list, which includes larger broadcast stations and local stations, pretty much whatever we can get. We'll be also working with a PSA distributor. So after we have a good contact list, we will contact them through email and phone, and hopefully they'll play us on their TVs. But TVs aren't the only way to spread this PSA. We can also upload it to YouTube using our YouTube channel. And our target audience is pretty much anyone who just wants the information to be spread out. But the video does focus on people who have lawns so that they can make it more wildlife friendly, and also big companies who will help spread the word a lot more easily. So, yeah.
Our target audience is the WWF organization, also known as the World Wildlife Fund. They're there to help over 100 countries and to protect the natural areas around them and the populations. They're there to minimize the amount of pollution that's spread around and also promote the use of sustainable resources. They work with the environment and the species in it, and this organization will help protect all the species.
In conclusion, we think the easiest solution to the decrease of biodiversity is to make all human-occupied areas more wildlife friendly.
You can plant a tree in your backyard or make a plan for green space in your community, and everyone can do it.
We hope you enjoy this video and help us increase biodiversity.
You should know that I've got you on my mind, your secret admirer.